First snowfall of the year, guys. Not anticipating a whole lot, maybe some action this evening. Right now the ground temps are way too high, but this is the perfect stuff because it is wet to make a snowball out of, if you don't know. Looking for a unique Christmas gift idea for your Spencer Lawn Care fan, or maybe just yourself? We got you covered. Christmas edition coffee mug is now available at spencerproducts.com. Now this stuff, you don't want to pack it too hard because, I mean, unless you want to go that route as a kid. But this stuff can cause arguments that are unneeded, especially in a marriage. So I'm going to wait for her to come out that door. She's getting a GoPro real quick with the mics, so I went ahead and made one real quick. Should be coming out any minute. Direct hit, I'm dead. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful, snowy Ohio day?
Warning, this video may trigger you.
Yeah, so first snowfall of the year. It was rain and then it just changed over. We're not anticipating a whole lot right now for work. Right now we're at 36 degrees. Ground temps are still like mid-50s. Now, that is going to change very rapidly because temperatures are going to be dropping very quickly. And with that rain we had and now the snow, the surfaces are extremely wet. But I will say we're not sure exactly what we're going to have to do just yet. It's all going to depend on how cold and how quick it gets. Right. The rain, when it came through, I mean, you're talking, I think we were having like 40, 50 mile an hour gust at times.
Oh, it was crazy yesterday. Whenever I was out driving around, taking the kids to soccer and all this stuff, like there was a lot of things just blown over.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I can't believe that got blown over like that. Just like little shed buildings and stuff like that I seen.
Absolutely. Tons of trees down. All right, guys, been a busy morning. My dad picked the Chevy up this morning, took it to get the new tires put on it. So he should be getting back here. We went and estimated a mobile home park for snow removal. And yeah, perfect timing. He's just getting back here, literally. Well, it doesn't have the new tires on it, so wonder what happened there. We'll have to find out because it's still got the old tires on it.
Huh. Unless the place was closed.
Oh, it is noon. Maybe they were on lunch break. Yeah, those are still the old tires on. What's going on?
Wrong size tires.
Really?
Yeah. One's I think it's a 16, one's a 17. Had they jacked it off.
Really?
What they said. Yep, these are 265 17.
And those are 16s?
Yep.
1 second.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see here.
120, 116.
16.
Yep. He goes, I'm gonna tell you right now, he goes, even if there was, he goes, I don't think I'll give him a pop up on it. He goes, them skinny tires, he goes, you got a 10-inch rim on here. And he goes, these are
17. Huh.
Yep.
So just an honest mistake there. I bought these tires off Savannah's dad when I bought the truck, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or so. They are a Cooper LT 235/85 R16. Her dad had multiple of these trucks, work trucks. They were pretty much the same trucks, work trucks, but they had two different rim sizes. So yeah, we bought these thinking they were the same thing, but in reality, they were for his other truck that he sold. Not the little one. He had other trucks as well, just like this, big trucks. He's a mason. That's why you see the plywood and mason dust all over everything. This thing would haul concrete and cement and sand and stuff like that. But anyways, if any of you would like to buy these tires, I will sell them to you for exactly what I paid for them, which was $400. And yeah, they still got the stickers on them. Perfect tread. And yeah, some of them got a little bit of mud from being in the back of the truck here when I rolled them up in and stuff. But anyways, I will sell them if any of you would like them. If not, he offered to buy them back from me. But I know he's just going to sell them as well. So it's like, hey, if I can take care of it and we don't got to take them back and he don't got to resell them, all that stuff, we can just, you know, solve the issues here. Or if any of you have a nice set of tires, just so happens to fit this one, I will trade you if you would like to, or, you know, however we need to get it evened out. These are LT 265 70R17s. So, yeah, got to get work truck tires for this anyways. We're going to be getting it set up here for winter. That was just one little step. I was trying to have my dad solve for me. He kind of does a lot of our errands and takes care of the storage facility and all that good stuff behind the scenes. Just really helps us save some time. Yeah, they got some ice melting inside of it as well. As you can see, the snow is gone. The ground temperatures and everything was just so warm. We didn't have to really do anything, but we are expected to get colder and more snow on the way. So, yeah, let's see what we get. So I just noticed, I got it to latch, but when I put the tailgate up, it, see it bounce there? I had to slam it a couple times. So I think the hinges are getting stuck on it. So I went and grabbed some WD-40 real quick. Gonna soak that whole area in there down. Come over here real quick. Looks like this one might be the problem. You can see some of that plastic there. The plastic covering is ripping off of that one. Still bouncing a bit. Wonder if it could be this up in here. Went ahead and pulled the handle cover off here. I'm gonna try. I know my old Chevys, sometimes these would get caught in here, and believe it or not, they would break and you'd have to reach your fingers in here and squeeze them together. So I'm gonna try to get some WD-40 up in here, see if it helps at all. All right, let's see if that does anything. Honestly, this looks like it's not getting a real good pull. Might need slightly adjusted, maybe. Let's see. No, still doing it. It's getting caught. It's just not getting that firm catch like on the second time. Not a big deal. Body is not ready for the cold yet. Flex chute orders are going out. Big shout out to these guys, Focal Points. This is their second order with us. We're getting them taken care of. We just got them onto our fleet program, so that saves them 10%. And yeah, if you didn't catch it, sorry, I'm on my way to go get a haircut. If you didn't catch it, probably a month ago we announced that if you order 3 or more flex chutes, so if you order 3 or more, you're gonna get a 10% discount instantly. So 10% discount across the board there for the fleet program. A bunch of you asked for it, and we want to deliver. So that's been working out really, really well. And yeah, big shout out to Focal Point. Got to get ready here in case it snows some more. Currently just getting a lot of rain. Ran the skid loader lower than normal because I wanted to add this anti-gel for the winter time. We ran this after we had an issue last year. We ended up discovering, we thought it was gelling, but it wasn't. The pipe in the fuel tank actually developed a hole, so we got that fixed in the middle of winter. That kind of sucked, I'll be honest with you. But we want to make sure if it does happen to get cold enough, we're good to go. So gotta look here, remember what they said, how much they said, I should say. says typically to add the entire bottle, 26 ounces to 100 gallons. Our tank holds, I believe, 15 gallons, so I'm going to do like 10%. We'll do 100. So let's get to it. Close enough. All right, another thing off the list. Got fuel, be good to go if we need to load salt.
We were hoping to go about 3 more weeks for our fall.
We're back at this one. We just did.
The weather is looking,
Customer called,
temperatures and everything.
asked if we
this
could
week coming up
get it cleaned up again.
The final week, because the temperatures are going to be getting down into freezing, and once the leaves freeze to the ground, it's no fun. It can be done. It's just very time consuming. But if it's getting that cold and there's snow in the forecast, we need to have this truck ready for that. So yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what the extended looks like here a bit, but I know by Thanksgiving this week we're supposed to be lows 20s, highs 30s. So
Alright guys, so I wanted to use the big blower just to get the majority up real quick to the roadway. Now we'll come in and do the detailed stuff. Be a lot less material we'll have to move by hand. spinning around here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this baby knocked out.
On the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. Stayed down, remain humble and I made it work. Crazy how I came out so clean from the dirt. We was using candles on the nights the lights ain't work. We ain't never going back to that and that I merged. Turn your back on me, the worst mistake you ever make. Keep my grass cut, gotta watch out for the snakes. If it's on my plate, best believe it's getting eight. I'm ballin' like I'm Kobe 33 before the 8. I just want the rings and the medals and the trophies. I want the Kardashians and Jenner to all know me. I wanna take a Uber to the hills to visit Chloe. I want the floor seats cause I'm tired of the nosebleeds. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. I feel like I'm Scottie Pippen, putting on the work but they don't give me no recognition. Basically the league's MVP but the P is missing. I'm the most valuable.
Whew. That one kicked my butt. Ain't gonna lie. So we had a ton of rain come through. Those leaves were put here probably 4 or 5 days ago. And those things were saturated. The blower, the vac, sorry, not a problem. But I'll tell you what, that hill with those wet leaves, that's a strain on the lower back like no other. Oh, so the customer wanted some leaves left around the trees, so those are staying. She just wants the nutrients for the roots. So we get 99% of them, but you know, you just do your best, and that's all you can do, really. Whew. Pick me up some of this Skyra Icelandic spring water. It says it's got a pH level. I want to get one of those alkaline systems in the house. They're like reverse osmosis or whatever. This is a little bit lower than the other one we typically get, which is like a little bit above 9. It's good water though, really good water. Probably bottled in Ohio. Let's see here. Oh, imported from Iceland. Dripping sweat. TQ is just about done. She's got the hard job, you know, driving that truck. No, that's her best spot. She does get out occasionally, give me a little break. You couldn't even see this drain when we first pulled up. That Vanguard backfired on her. Oh man, number 7 for the day. Let's go. All right, guys, got my dad out here doing estimates with me. Just did a curbside slash. He's not sure how far he's gonna get on this cleanup, so he's gonna work on it today, but he might run out of time, he said. So if he does run out of time, we're gonna go ahead and go from the front of the house down. Gave him one price for that, and then just obviously a curbside for the other price. But we're in a private allotment right now. You guys have seen us working here off and on, and the big tall hill in the front yard, that one's in here. Anyways, beautiful location, and yeah, we're gonna keep on rocking. How's things been, Dad?
Been good.
You ready for Christmas?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Ready for some Thanksgiving?
Yeah, you do that.
My dad's a man of many words, if you guys don't know. I mean, it's so bad sometimes you just gotta ask him to quit talking so much.
Yeah.
He's got so many words to say, right?
Yeah.
How's your, I got him to get a Starbucks coffee. How's that Starbucks coffee for you?
Strong.
Yeah? Is it as good as that McDonald's?
I don't know. McDonald's, I think, got it beat.
Oh, gosh. I don't prefer both. I'll be honest, I'd rather make my own. Ooh, there's a nice new Hummer truck. Look at that baby. I didn't even know those were out yet. Anyways, we're gonna keep working through here. This video has been a combination of the last 3 days, so kind of all over the place. That last cleanup I just showed you there, that one actually got poached from me, so we thought we had it locked up. And then yeah, I went to secure the date to go ahead and do the job, which would have been Tuesday. We would be back in that area, and they let me know that somebody else had stopped. They didn't call them, and they offered to do it, and it was like dirt cheap. They were like, so we went ahead and had them do it. So I don't care. It's not a big deal. You know, I think it was just a $99 cleanup, or maybe $109 that one was. But anyways, it happens from time to time. The snow event was a bust. We got a little bit that morning, and believe it or not, we thought we were going to get hammered that night, and we got nothing. Like, it completely dried up. I mean, we got up at 3 a.m. We thought maybe we were going to have to go on a salt run. We actually had a couple companies call and said, hey, make sure, you know, if the temperatures and it does what they're saying it's going to do, make sure you get us. Because it was kind of like one of those storms where the ground temps are still so high, but then the weather is getting so cold and it's wet, so you weren't real sure there, and you would rather, as a company, side on the cautious side, you know, a lawsuit or something like that for a slippage, fall, injury, compared to what you would pay for, you know, a maintenance that might be needed or not, is well worth it, if you know what I'm saying. So one more thing before we go with the truck. I think I'm going to order those covers. A bunch of you told me just to get those covers and put it over it till the bed needs completely replaced or whatever. So I'm going to probably order those. I don't know which ones I'm going to get just yet. I've been doing some research. There's mixed reviews on them. But definitely going to be getting those put on. And then this truck does have a date confirmed for a plow setup. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.